voice of Jacksonville Pool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the live stream here. Tim Jones, the voice of Jacksonville Pool, here giving you again all the action that we possibly can here at the West Coast Challenge. And we are on day 4 now in the teams event. We then got to see two amazing battles a little bit ago. Got to see both a gold team division represented and a women's division. In fact, the previous reigning champions, Team Hurricanes, on the live stream here. And now we are in the silver division on the winner's side between Team Gone Rogue and Cobras. So guys, come on back in here. But yeah, get on back in here, get the stream shared out for me if you will. And let's get started. Hey, Chris knows Team Gone Rogue. Let's go. Let's go, sir. How you still doing, bud? Yeah, Team Gone Rogue from Tampa Bay. Team Cobras up over there in the Bahamas. The 242 being represented. Wait for them to get everything started. Get oh, I think they are. The throws are in. Let me make sure and refresh one more time. They took no time on that. I like it. Looks like Team Cobras got the victory here as being listed as the home team. Chris, thank you for the share on the stream. Appreciate you, sir. Same thing, Bega. Thank you for the follow on the stream as well. Appreciate you. Now, chat, feel free to correct me. I knew the other team is a little bit better. I don't know every single one of these gentlemen here, so I may get some names wrong, but bear with me. So it looks like the first table is actually matchup number 2 between Sean and Wilhelm Tuluk. Sorry, Wilhelm, if I'm saying it wrong. And then Mr. Frank Ellis for captain for the Cobras there on the right-hand side versus Mr. Bill Holly. And I don't see anything giving extra points for the handicap yet. Which actually, their silver division, they would not have the extra 10 points for 2 Masters players. Forgive me on that. Oh, got a rogue cue ball here. All right, we are underway. Trying to refresh CompuSport here. It's wanting to act a little slow for me. Hey, already quite a few of y'all coming back in. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you. Keep in mind we're back in the regular open division here, and with that being said, there will be 3 matches or 3 rounds of 5 matchups each. We'll rinse, wash, repeat here unless they substitute, but we'll see the roughly the same 5 guys out there. Mr. Chris has been in stream quite a bit, showing the love and support. So we'll get to see him play matchup number 3. He's over there at the top left of your screen looking at his phone right now. Good shot there on that 7. So he's got good eyes on the 1 here. Yeah, that 8's got enough room for that side pocket, so you need to be working with that in mind. 6 ball is the problem here. Don't quite like where the 6 is tied up close to that 15 off the bottom short rail. Definitely a problem. We'll see if Wilhelm can take this out here, but I don't know if he's just gonna. work towards this instead and try to play defense there with the 6. Every ball potted is a point, and the racks are worth 10 points total at max. So you could have a 10-7, 10-6, 10-5, and so on, all the way down to a 10-0 perfect victory. We did see a couple of those first things start stream off earlier today for Team No Quit. That was great, man. They were up massively after that first round. I think it was like 50-something to 12, or 50 to 12. I'm sorry, forgive me. He might have just worked in that window for that 6. There's a little bit of space there. He might have just made that work. Mr. Frank on the TV there, top right of your screen there. Frank, team captain again for Team Cobras. He's going out for 3. Maybe he's trying to get in a little bit of a better window here. Ooh. Small miss, but maybe he's just trying to increase upfield here to have a little better window there on the 6. Sean here needs to take advantage of this. And again, he's in a similar situation with the 15. However, he does have the ability, if he can get good on that 9, roll down, and his 15's up a little bit further, so. That may be a big, big miss and great opportunity here for the Cobras. There you go, just right between the rails. Unfortunate miss there on the 2, but he has taken over that pocket, which is a plus. Sean's got kicking in gear on this one, though. Wouldn't be upset if, as long as he see it just fine, start off on that 11, go and get something that's easily potable, or the 10, either way. I don't mind taking the 10 just because it does open up that pocket for a couple other of his balls. Ooh, draws back. I think he got vision on that 11. There we go. We'll bump into the 13. Oh, I like slow rolling that, getting a better view in on this 15. He might have just missed his opportunity on it. Good try there, top left, small miss. Opens back up for that 2 option. Looks like Miss Lawrence coming on back over to join me on the mic.
You missed me.
Yeah. I was texting her. I was like, come on back.
I was hanging out with Jeannie Seaver's little one, Miss
Aw.
Cammy. I haven't gotten to see in forever. She keeps growing so big.
How old is she now? Do you know roughly?
A little over 2, I think.
Yeah.
Roughly, give or take.
Yeah, I
But
was
she
gonna say,
is
she's
so
young and still.
smart. That thing, she is so smart.
That's good.
Oh, it's
Got
crazy.
that good curious mind.
Yes. So, all right. So, what did I miss?
Well, we got Team Gone Rogue versus the Cobras, and literally the first 2 throws have already happened. So you were just in the very beginning of it.
Very nice. Do we know where they're from?
Cobras are from the Tampa area, and I'm sorry, forgive me, I'm getting it backwards. Gone Rogue from the Tampa area. Cobras are from the 242, the Bahamas.
Oh.
Yeah. was telling Chaz, like, luckily with the other teams, I knew quite a few of the players, and if there was somebody I didn't know you knew, I was like, it's going to be a little bit more difficult on this one now with a couple different people on here. I was like, I'm going to do my best to call out who it is that's being played and keep track of it properly, but just know there is a high potential chance that we're calling somebody else the wrong name. It could happen.
I think I might just say, like, that stripe or that solid. That might help me because I don't know any of these guys, but I have a feeling it's still going to be a really good matchup.
Well, this one is Sean, the gentleman on the big screen, Sean versus Wilhelm, which I feel like I'm still butchering that, but I'm trying. And then on the top right table, Mr. Frank Ellis for Team Cobras, the captain, versus Bill.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Nice shot. Question is, he clipped that one. Trouble ball with the 15. Did he clip it well? Oh, yeah, he did. That 15-6, by the way, the 8 hasn't been down there for most of us, right? But the 15-6 have been kind of side by side with the 15 being up just the tiniest bit more than the 6. And I was telling Chap that Sean should have used. He had a 9 ball. I was straight in on the bottom left corner pocket. Semi-straight in. He read the rails. There was a little angle, but he could have rolled down with it and may have had a better vision on that 15. Now it's pushed up on the rail, but luckily you can see it now and work with it. Ooh. I am very confused by this. Goes for the kick. He hits it good, but that was very interesting.
He wanted the shape on the 8, I believe, that way. Like,
well, no,
I guess
man.
the 6 wasn't in the way until just now. Maybe. Or, I don't know.
I don't know. He was striped, so. Mr. Wilhelm here back at the table on solids. That was. I'm not sure what was going on with that one, to be honest with you. Not picking on him. I'm just saying that you don't want to go kick at something that you can see, and especially one that you can go after. He could have trained that.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of top. Could have kicked the 8 ball out a little bit more and had decent options on the table for what to do with it.
Yeah, 100%. No gentleman done well, though, at least, because no matter what, at least securing 5 points out of the rack here in case they lose. Did you get you any lunch or anything?
No, I was just hanging out with the baby. Oh, no. Oh.
Calling the corner pocket.
This is one of those scary shots for me.
Very scary right now. Perfect. Wow.
That hurt.
Wow, just
That hurt.
perfection. I mean, he literally could not have hit that any better.
Precisely.
Because had
And
that 15 dropped, that 8 was dropping.
Yes, that. And the pressure is on now because,
man.
like, this is one of those, you kind of have to be precise with what you do here and play very smart because otherwise you're in a tough pickle.
That's right.
I won't say it's a gimme because anything can happen. Scratches happen very quickly. Things along those lines. So, but there's a lot of pressure on this particular shot right now.
Actually, let me do this, chat. Hold on real fast. I'm gonna play a little. Well, nah, I'm good. I'll be able to keep up with it. I feel like I'm gonna get the names backwards here because I have it backwards on the sheet here. I need to make sure I put the names in order on the sheet, or how it is on the sheet, I should say, on the score sheet. So that way I don't get them backwards. But Gone Rogue getting the win there, Mr. Bill on that one, 10-6 against Frank a moment ago.
Good try.
Matchup number 3 is about to begin. And that was Mr. Chester Griffin at the table there for the Cobras. And he's going to be up against Mr. Chris White, who's been a stream supporter this weekend. In fact, you see him in stream right there. Let's go Team Gone Rogue. Kim there says, hi, Team Gone Rogue. Yeah, it's funny because I didn't realize that Christopher White was the same one on the team right off the bat and didn't put 2 together real quick. So I was just responding to chat. I was like, oh, yeah, he's rooting on Team Gone Rogue too. And then I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, wait, that's the same Chris.
Ooh, came up short on that. It's a good try at that kick, though.
Big ball and hand opportunity here. He's got to take care of the 6 ball. And I'm a fan of keeping it simple here. I like just being beneath it, rolling up, top right-hand corner pocket. That way you got a little distance you can put between 2 ball, 3 ball left-hand side pocket, 8 in that corner. Tic-tac-toe, get that victory. Punish him for giving you ball in hand.
Someone very wise at Banji Store once told me, always take the
Banji.
easiest shot on the table.
Right. Yeah, you definitely. I mean, there's something to be said about potting a couple of balls, right? Like, gets you in the groove, gets you rolling. So.
Well, sometimes the easiest shot on the table isn't necessarily just the one that's hanging in the pocket. Sometimes it's just the closest with the easiest, most basic shape off of rails and things along those lines, natural lines.
100%.
It's so funny how one statement can have so many different definitions in one view of a table, you know?
You're not wrong. But we have the reverse on this matchup here. So 10 points went to Team Cobra, 6 went to Gone Rogue. And we're right there neck and neck, even 16-16. Or actually, hold on here. No, I'm sorry. Yep, I did it already. I'm gonna fix it. Hold on, chat. Hold on here. I said I was gonna make this mistake. I already did it right off the bat. Let me fix it. It is not 16-16.
Oopsies. See, this is why I'm not responsible for math. Ta-da!
I'm good with math. I'm just flip-flopping them based on where their names are on here versus the score sheet. So let's get this correct here. Let me reset that. I got you. Sorry, guys. We had somebody asking to watch a hit. I'll do it. I know Kathy's allowed me to before, but I still kind of prefer sticking with that. Just as Lauren said, that rule set of it being a Masters player. Plenty of them here, so.
Correct, and just one of those that would rather there not be a question.
Well, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't want to be in the middle of that, that's for sure.
Well, I hate it because, all it takes is, like, one person come up and say hi to me, and other teams see it, and they're like, well, he favorited that guy, and it, like, blows up, and I'd be like, no.
Mind you, I trust you as a ref.
You and me both. And luckily I've got a little bit of skills here behind the knowledge part of it, of understanding directionality and stuff of where things can go depending on how they're hit. But just don't want anybody to claim no favoritism.
Yeah, I mean, I've been learning a lot of that, but there's still some shots that if there's somebody else around, I'd rather them be the ones to watch over me.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty good about calling that out, so if I'm not comfortable with it, I won't be doing it.
By the way, shout out over here for Team Gone Rogue. This is Mr. Joe, team captain here, and gentleman at the table here, Ostino. Every time I keep wanting to do the team name Cobras, I'm like,
That should be like their high five, like their team chant.
It really should be.
Go teams.
That'd be too funny. That'd be too funny.
You know, what's funny is we were talking about who all I might know here, and of course, there's always people that I didn't know had a team in it or whatever. And there's a team that's here that plays out of Racks, and I had no idea that their team name was Spring Rolls.
That's hilarious.
I was dying.
That's
I saw their shirts, and
amazing.
I'm like, oh my goodness. And of course, Eric Tran's on that team.
Oh,
and
my Lanta.
he's a fantastic shot,
I
first
just
of
laughed
all.
at
But
that.
I'm watching. I'm like, Spring Rolls, really?
I shouldn't have laughed at that. Chad, I should have laughed at that. Hey, Terry, welcome back. Welcome back. How you still doing, my friend? Team Spring Rolls.
All I gotta say is they better bring some Spring Rolls.
Dude, ain't that the truth?
Like,
You get a name
I'm
like Spring
down.
Rolls or Lumpia in your name here, and you don't bring any, then you may already be down in points overall.
Benji almost recruited me to one of his teams just because his teammate Maria brought some pancit one day, and I'm like, so how do I get on this team?
All right.
This is a weekly thing? Because I'm down.
Chad, I'm not even hungry. I already ate lunch, but that does sound good.
And of course it was, but my roster's full.
Just like their bellies.
So how much do I have to pay to find a spot in here, or can I just be the scorekeeper? Like, I just want the food.
No, the worst part is, like, I know one of their teammates just go outside and they just disappear.
No, that was a
You're
good
like, oh,
try,
no,
but a
where'd
good
they go?
breakout, and not a bad leave, anyways. I mean, still a little bit that can be done, but that was good. It's a good choice.
Yes, it was. Hmm? Oh, yeah. Speaking of, by the way, at the end of the last stream here, wife and kiddos came by, and they were on the stream here while we were finishing up, and I was waiting to see if we were going to have another one right away. And they were showing off their wonderful off the rail apparel.
Yes. They were so cute too.
Those little jerseys look so cute on them.
I absolutely loved seeing them just come start sneaking in through the corner. I was like, oh, fam's here. I love it. And I completely love that they get to be here with you this weekend.
Oh, my goodness. It's so when I got done, right, did my little pack up, went to the room, Daddy, big hugs and tell me about their day and like what they did at the pool and all that kind of stuff. And wifey had gotten some pizza for the night, so ate me a little bit of pizza, and we sat there and talked and hung out for a little bit until we were all ready to crash and go to bed. And it was great, man.
That's awesome.
It makes such a difference in the day.
It
So
does.
I'll tell wife, I was like, sometimes these events, don't get me wrong, I love being here. I love doing them. But sometimes being away from the family for those long periods of time, especially like in Vegas, for instance, and that gets lonely sometimes.
Oh,
like
sure.
the FaceTime calls are not enough. Like you want to hold your babies and
Yeah.
hug them and kiss the wife and stuff. And then I know where you're like, man, like I'm here for how many days in a row?
Why did I sign up for this?
Right. This is a good run right here. Really good run potential. Yep. Especially if he can be above. As long as 11 has enough room to get right hand side pocket, be above it. He'll be just fine. Brown Fox in here for Team Cobras. What's going on, Brown Fox? How you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. Make sure to hit that share
Going
button
the
for
other way.
us.
He's going 11 first.
I
don't.
Unless he draws it really good. He's going to be shooting away from the 8-ball.
No, you can still try. Like, with the angle he's got there. Go 1, 2. No, I don't like that either. Never mind. It's not there. I don't see it anyways.
I mean, he could take his medicine and just come off his bomb short rail a bit and take a tougher shot, but I think he's going to start risking the scratch on the 8 is the problem for this one.
What about a little bit of top left? Would that help kill the angle off the rail and come straight back down for that 8 maybe? I don't know.
Top left is going to... Yeah,
Or like a stun left or something. I don't know. Something. You know what I mean? I'm trying to kill the angle off
Yeah,
here.
you're trying to kill the angle off the bottom short rail.
Doesn't mean that I know how to do it, but...
She follows it, goes through. Oh, no.
Wait.
Yeah.
That can still go on the side, though.
Yeah, he's going to call it. Big points right here for going rogue, if so.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a huge showing for the captain, their captain, Mr. Joe. I like the speed.
Oh, so close. Good try. Nice run.
Yes, it was.
Now, he's got to get some work done here. Still very possible.
By the way, on the match top right there, that is Chester. Just to get that last point here, if he scoops it up, gets the win, and he does.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Very nicely done. 10. That's a 10-4. Oop. 10-4. There we go. Hey, there we go. MW in here says, nice shooting there, Papa Joe.
Ooh,
Papa
smart play.
Joe did good.
Smart play here. This is a tough little kick shot.
Mm-hmm.
Or just play the safe, which isn't really a safe. Just kind of get the good hit type thing. Although there could be a safe that I don't see, that's for sure. I'm not good at pool, remember?
Everybody take a shot.
Just trying to make sure y'all get to have a fun time at home, too. You're welcome. You're welcome.
So that will be the 5th and final matchup starting there, top right of your screen. And that would be Jack for Team Gone Rogue here versus Mr. Ricardo. Mr. Ricardo there racking, getting a break. All right,
You got it out of there.
yeah, a little better lead for the 8, a little closer.
But there's still potential here too, so it just depends on what he decides to do.
I think with that 6 blocking, as long as the 6 is blocking, I want to say this from camera angle, that top right, I am going after that 4 first. So here's the deal: you got to be confident in your run.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, drifted over quite a bit.
It's all right. That's the beautiful thing about 8-ball. You can adjust to get back in line.
Yep. Take that 1 ball for no 1 ball. Use
Yeah,
your 7
no.
to get back up on the 6.
Although this
Yeah,
could
that
work out
works.
nicely
That
too.
works.
Follow up on the 1 a little bit, roll that 6 into the side. Either do a little bit of a draw or a stun, maybe. Come back for that 8. Or use top and come off the route. Or he can get on the other side of it. Never
Yeah,
mind.
he got good on it.
Very nice.
Yeah, really good. That looks so good.
See, this is why I'm bad at pool.
Stop it. Cut it out. No more. You can't say it no more. This is lies. Just over there says good luck. Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, wow.
He's let that stroke out big time. All
Very
right.
nice out.
Yes, it was.
Now looks like we got some more locals in the room. I see Mr. Chris and Alana Sanchez. It's a father-daughter duo there.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me do a quick refresh on the score. Make sure I'm not off on it. 40-23, score confirmed in favor of the Cobras. All right, this brings it right on back here. Frank versus Matthew Kimpachi. Oh my goodness gracious, Kimpachi. What a great last name here.
So is this one 3 rounds instead of 4?
Yeah, so this is the 3 or 5x3, 3x5. I'm sorry, is what I meant.
Okay.
So 3 rounds of 5 matchups. The ladies go 4x4. I can't help but like that last name from loving the anime Bleach.
Yacht.
Kimpachi.
I haven't watched that show in forever.
Oh yeah.
I did not care for it when it went to English subtitles,
Mm.
like the dubbed. That's what
Dubbed,
it is,
yeah.
dubbed. I did not like it. I
No.
liked watching the subtitles.
That was way
that
better.
It was,
Way more raw.
yes. The English dubbed was just like the accents weren't there in the right way, and it
Yep.
wasn't the same excitement. Like it was all different. And again, it's Bleach, not Bleach. Thank you.
It's Bleach.
Bleach.
I'm gonna get you. I'm so gonna get you.
Just
Oh,
the
man.
enunciation on a different something. I don't know.
I know why you're saying it.
I still
Lord.
can't.
Oh, a wide open table, if you want to call it that here, but a lot to deal with. 4, 9, and 8 grouped up with each other here. You got a whole string of, it looks like a dirty nasty cluster of storm showers coming into the Florida area. How
I'm like, I
scattered.
don't know what you see wide open. That doesn't look wide open to me. That looks like a lot of
Wide
cluster
open
and
table. No, there's some
and,
openness there. Right there, see? It's open. Well, had he made one or the other.
it's still open.
It's wide open. Forgot the wide word.
Man, you started mentioning food, and now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I did the barbecue chicken right there on the other side.
Barbecue chicken. Oh, there's looky. It's Bulgarian baby filler.
Not the Bulgarian baby filler.
I think he heard me. Is he being needy?
Yeah, he's being needy. He needs a charger.
No. Did I put that in here? I think I have. I think all my goodies are in my car. far.
Where'd he go?
I don't. Oh, he's still there in the corner.
Okay.
Just trying to find a safe route here.
No, need to come around that way. That way. I don't think he knows what I'm trying to tell him.
Nope.
Nope. He'll figure it out. Sorry, guys. A little bit of lag on the cameras here.
Yeah, I got a brick.
Yeah, you're good. I got one right here. It's all gravy. Well, Matt here on the main screen may have gotten himself in a little bit of a predicament here in between that 4-8.
Well, we're going to tell Mr. Baby Bulgarian Filler that in order to borrow said charger, he has to bring me food. It's the fee.
That's a good fee. That was definitely a good try, but now what I was saying holds true about it being more of an open table.
Oh, that's wide open to me.
Wide open table. C-Lane on the YouTube side says, bracket post anywhere? Yes, it is on CompuSport.
With live scoring for everybody.
Yeah, the live scoring is nice.
It sure is.
Oh, my goodness. Let's just say he's trying to save the 6 there in case of because of the 14, but I don't actually no, I'm not mad at that, to be honest with you. I don't like taking it now, but he doesn't have much of a choice. Oh, this is one of those times where, like, sometimes I even told, like, Nate earlier whenever we were talking about her matches, like, yeah, I was like, we both called it to do the, yeah, my pleasure, not a problem, for the bracket they're being posted on YouTube. I was like, we both, called to lick it, stick it, and do the defense, and I was like, you
surprised us.
I was like, you went in attack mode out of nowhere. All right, sorry about that, chap. I said leaving the 6 there was smart, though. That was actually well played. If he didn't feel he had the run, that was well played by Mr. Frank there. I don't blame him at all here. I want to see something real fast, guys. I'm going to jump over with you. For this other one. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, you got a little bit of cluster there with the, what's that, 12 and 13. Not sure what they're discussing about it or what the issue is.
That actually worked out very nicely. Ta-da! I'm spoiled. I'm sorry.
Wonder if they're worried about a proper good hit on this, but if you're shooting away from it, I don't see an issue. I don't know if there's a different question at hand here, what they're looking at.
Trying. I don't know. I don't know, see.
All right, we're going to stay on this one for just a moment, guys, and I'm going to come back and give you guys the split view because I'm curious as to kind of see what is the question or concern here. Looks like they've come to agreement on it.
Depending on if it's frozen or not, can depend on the angle that you like, the double hit capabilities. So if
okay,
a ball
so they were trying to see if it was frozen. Okay, I got you now.
Because if a ball is completely frozen to the cue ball, from what I understand and what I've been told by some very high-level players, you can actually go directly into it and it will not double hit, but it has to be completely frozen, not even the teeniest, tiniest bit of air for that to work.
Yeah, that's, I don't want to misspeak for other leagues, but yeah, that is a thing in APA. Great hit. Great hit. Nicely done.
Nice.
Yeah, well played. All right, sorry, guys. I just wanted to see that. I saw him kind of huddling for a moment. I'm like, let's switch over to the other table here. I don't mean to take away y'all's dual view capability. I know everybody wants to see as much as you can of both players on the screen here. So, yeah, again, I wasn't mad. This match right here, like I said, if you don't believe you had the run, I wasn't mad at him going after the 6 or not going after 6 earlier, but he's obviously going to go on the run on the attack now. Ooh, oh no! I don't like that either.
Yeah, no. I mean,
It's not as bad as a scratch, but
still, I mean,
that's not fun.
this is not an easy shot.
That's not fun. I want to go to Universal now because this ain't fun.
Oh, I got Universal, guys.
Yep, we're going. Bye, guys. We're leaving. That is no fun. He is. Ugh. He's in trouble.
I mean.
Oh, she really bringing out the intro. I'm joking about
Hold
Universal.
please, hold please.
Just like I'm certified. Dorban Cowboys multipass.
Free valet, free express after 4.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Halloween Horror Nights ticket that I never take advantage of.
Right.
I don't do scary very well, okay?
There goes.
Don't judge me.
There goes Christian bringing you some food back. Well, let's
I'm
lose Lauren for a moment here.
I'm
She's gonna mute
spoiled.
up and eat some chicken.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you,
Christian's so kind.
Thank you. I only had to con him a little bit. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Thanks, Christian. Not a problem, brother. You're good. Yeah, I don't blame him for taking a look at this for a moment. Here, this is, yeah, as when I said this was ugly, this is almost as bad as scratching. You know, the downfall of scratching, obviously, you give control back to the other player here. Obviously, you're still in control of this, but you're up a creek. Looks like he hit it good. Cue ball curved on over a little bit. Yeah, he left some run potential. 9 ball top right. He's going to pull back on that and maybe go after the 10 next. And then try to get back up maybe for the 14 last. Oh, he was close to it, though. It's tough to tell that angle. Mr. Frank back to the table now, and the run is definitely on. Look at this. He's just pulled this back beautifully. Very nice here. A little overshot. He's going to do the back cut, but hope he doesn't rush it. Okay. Hope he doesn't rush it too much there. He kind of did a quick aim, and I like the fact he stopped, pointed which part he's, called his pocket like he needed to, then went back aiming again. That was a good little reset. Love the speed. Love the speed. Chat, that is an amazing pocket speed right there. Let the table do the work for you. It's tough enough back cut. You know you're going to have some sort of shape on the 8 with where it's at in that center zone of the table. Very smart play. Oh, no. Rattles that corner pocket. I mean, at least leaves him on the rail. A little bit of distance at least, but you can slow roll this, then take the 9. Came up a little bit further than what I like. He should still be okay, though, because from here, even if he takes 9, the cue ball's going to drift back up a little bit and be up into the left of the 10 ball. And I missed the other rack finishing out here, guys. Let me do a quick refresh. The matchup between Jack and Ricardo here. Ricardo for Team Cobra's got it. Team Cobra's with a perfect 5 victory of all 5 racks during the first matchup, chat. That's huge. And then it was 5 points for Jack. So I got 50-28 confirmed from CompuSport. Very, very nicely done. There we go. And right off the bat here during the second round, that was the second round first matchup here between Frank and Matt here. And again, Team Cobras with another win. This is quickly getting away. Oops, 33. Yeah, quickly getting away from going rogue. Man, I'm telling you, the Bahamas teams, man, they're never no joke at all. You see any of the Bahamas guys in this tournament here, just know you're in for a roller coaster of some difficulty. I can pretty much guarantee you on that. I've not seen a bad showing yet from a Bahamas member. They are tough cookies. I ain't saying they can't be beat. I ain't saying they win all the time, because that's not true. But I'm just saying they are going to give you a run for your money. If you were looking for difficult matches, you knocked on the right door. Chat, not enough of y'all sharing out with how many viewers we got here. Hit that share button for me if you would, please. It'd mean a lot. All right. Who was in chat said Papa Joe earlier? MW Papa Joe's back to the table here on the main screen for you. I don't know if you're still on stream, but want to give you a shout out here if so. Now, I got a question because some people use it in different ways, but I'm assuming when you're saying Papa Joe, that is your grandfather. Feel free to update me and correct me, but I'd love to know. Oh, man. I like the name on YouTube here. YouTube question came in and says, what score do they play to and how does the scoring work? Great question here. So they play till it's mathematically impossible for them to, for the other team to win here. So that score is a moving target. But the easiest way to know is the 80-0 would be a guarantee because there's only 15 matches. So they play 3 rounds, 5 matches each, 15 total matches. And every ball is worth a point. Potting the 8-ball properly here gives you 10 total points for that rack. So the best score you can get if you lose the rack is 7-10, all the way down to 0-10. 10 being obviously for the winner here. So right now, Team Cobras has won the first 6 matchups here. Matchup number 7 and 8 are on our screen here right now, which top right is Mr. Wilhelm and Christopher again for Team Cobras and Gone Rogue, and then here on the main screen is Mr. Chester versus Mr. Joe. Joe being team captain of Team Gone Rogue. But yeah, they play till it's mathematically impossible, which we're going to get that a little quick here if Cobras keeps winning matches. Tiebreaker being obviously which team has the most wins because there's 15 matches. So 8 wins guarantees you the win in the tiebreaker. Just because you can have tied scores at the end of it all. But great question, and welcome to the live stream here. Hope you're enjoying the tournament. This is one of my favorite parts of it. It's like I told Chad earlier. I said this is the dessert of the tournament. We got through the meat and potatoes of singles. We had 8-ball singles the first 2 days, 9-ball singles throughout the entire day yesterday. Finished it all up last night. And here we are on the last event, but 2 days of it, which is teams. And there's a bronze, silver, gold, and women's division. So there's 4 divisions. And just depending on what your team is made up of in terms of players here, it depends on who or which bracket you get put in. So BCA scoring, the only difference is play 3 times through instead of 1. I'll be honest with you here, I'm not familiar with BCA scoring here. Lauren might be able to correct me on that part of it. Yes? Oh, she wants me to. She's eating here. Sorry.
I was trying not to make a mess of
No,
your
you're
stuff,
good. You're good.
And also didn't want y'all to hear me like munching and chowing down on this amazing chicken, by the way.
Chicken was good.
It is amazing, this flavoring. Anyways, BCA. I only know so much about BCA, but I believe it's very similar to USAPL scoring in the sense of 14 points for the 8-ball, 1 point per ball that for the person that did not win the rack. So very similar in this sense, except for 10 points instead of 14.
So that's a 10-0 victory, for instance, for Cobras right there.
And then as far as rotation is concerned, I'm pretty sure it's very similar in you have the 5 players that play each round and can't play, or people should not be able to play the same opponent twice.
Yeah. That
type of thing. But again, I haven't actually physically played BCA myself yet. I've only been observing it. But
yeah, please forgive us for not having that exact knowledge, but maybe it sounds like you're familiar with BCA, so maybe you're able to understand that a little better than we are. Michael's back on the YouTube side, says, way to reset, cuz. Good run. He did a great run. That was very impressive. Very, very impressive. 10-0 victory. We saw Joe come out shooting really well right off the bat last matchup that he had. So for Chester to come in and get a 10-0 victory against him is extremely strong.
Listen, I'm a firm proponent of you can be down, but you're not out until you're out. And, I mean, the last matchup that we had was kind of proof of that because they were the Hurricanes were up pretty strong in that first round, and then Nate came in like brought them back into the match and made it as close as they could have made it for the most part, you know? Like, It still was anybody's game till the end.
Yeah, it was good. By the way, a huge shout out to Mr. Christopher White here again, supporter of the stream. He was in the top right of your screen a moment ago for Team Gone Rogue. Got the win against Wilhelm last on that one. Wilhelm was 10-6 against Mr. Sean Smith there in his first showing on the screen. So that was for Chris to come in and 10 to him was very strong. So Gone Rogue trying to still fight into it here. Getting that win there definitely helps. I would dare say they've got to probably clutch out these 2 victories here, without a doubt. Skull Smashers Billiards. What's going on, my friend, on the YouTube side? Now, please tell me you're a pool hall over there in the Bahamas. Please tell me. Because that is flipping awesome. I like the name.
Same.
Kind of makes me have feel like a Indian or Indiana Jones vibes. Out of nowhere.
If it is a pool hall, and if it's anywhere near the cruise port, please advise, because that means I'm booking another cruise real soon. I'm overdue anyways, but it'll give me an excuse to actually get off the boat.
Right. That would actually be really fun if you had like a pool hall near the beach and stuff, and get to go in and play a little pool, and then be like, "What are you doing? I haven't played like 5 racks. I'm gonna sit outside my beer." Okay, BCA says it's 1 point per ball and 3 for the 8 ball. So yeah, it's gonna be similar then to that. It's VNE8 rules is what this is, though. Just as a heads up for anybody curious, this follows that rule set, but it's all leagues. That's the cool thing here. This is you've got to be a league player, and it's a shout out and welcome to all league players. So it's very cool.
And your skills are when you submit your registration packets, you are providing some of your background information, but as well as your league operator information, so that those that are running the tournament can verify your capabilities and have you placed on the proper brackets.
Yeah. Yep, 100%. Matches 4 and 5 are going on right now.
My nickname is in the APA app, so when I sent in all my stuff, I had to also show where my I did it just out of safety's sake, I guess you could say. I had my player card that showed my full legal name, but then I also showed the screen where it shows nickname as this, so that when my roster stuff showed just my nickname, I'm like, I promise you this is me.
I swear. By the way, for those that do not know who's on the stream here with me, this is the Kryptonite Killer herself, Miss Lauren.
I'm nobody important.
Lies. There's tons of people that love and adore you. But chat, she'll tell you she's not that good at pool.
Nope.
I said it for her.
I'm horrible. I'm awful.
Take a look at this run 2 here. I wonder. It looks like that 2 is off that 11 a little bit, but he could get it off further if he needs. No, there's enough room. That's why I didn't do it. So he could definitely bump into that, get a little more breathing.
But that was the shot to use to get that breakout pretty easily, and still have options on the table afterwards.
Ooh, I like the little force follow there, but he can still work with it though. I don't like how close the 6-7 are. You can still work with it. Be further, on the left-hand side of the table for the 6. It's not impossible to deal with, and the 7 may have a sliver past the 6. So I may be a little dramatic in this, saying I don't like them as much. They're just. I like a little bit more breathing room. I thread the needle all the time on some shots just fine, but doesn't mean I want to take them on.
But I do like getting rid of the problem balls or the harder problem balls early.
Yeah, same.
Especially when you still have other options on the table afterwards, so you don't have to be as perfect with your shape or precise with where you're leaving yourself.
All right, I definitely hope that 7 goes by that 6. I don't know if there's enough room, because it looks like there may be enough room to where you still rail first, hits right into the shelf of it, and still drops into that bottom right-hand corner pocket, and especially with how, as I kind of like to call it, slidey the tables are.
I think he can cut that 6 down, though, and if he does, and if he comes off that rail, he can then put the 7 in the side, come out enough to put the 3 in the side, like out left. You know what I mean. I know what I mean. I see my lines on here. Doesn't mean I know how to do it, but I think I sees it.
That's funny. Brian over there on the YouTube side said, "Let's go." Michael liked going after the 6, 5, and then 7. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If the 7 didn't go by without a doubt, then I wasn't taking that shot right there. I was definitely going after the 6 here. I agree with you. That's what I was wondering. When he got down, he went to the end of the table and looked at it. So, yeah, if that 7 didn't go by, I would have definitely, I agree, I would have played that a little differently.
I think I would have gone for more of a safety shot with that last one that he just took. Getting himself to where he was, you know.
Hey, Daddy's back on the Facebook side. Says 242. Let's go Cobras. I can't say their name and not do it, man. I got to quote dodgeball. Of course, I say that, and Gone Rogue has this like rabies infected deer on the back of their shirt. It looks all crazy. Again, I'm such a fan of team shirts, though.
Oh yeah, they're fun. I love seeing the different designs out there.
Right.
And there's so many great companies for it too.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
No mercy.
That's how you play the game, Chester? Yeah. I like that. That is how you got to play, though. I mean, you can't have that mercy. Can't have it at all. Did this just end on Facebook?
Do what?
Did it just do that to me? Yep, it most certainly did. All right, chat. On the YouTube side, guys, give me just a moment here. I do apologize. This just killed the live stream for some reason on the Facebook end. I don't know the why behind it, but I'm gonna get it back up and reboot it here, guys, because we definitely didn't lose internet connection. So bear with me for just a minute here. The stream will end. It will be back within the next 3-ish minutes, give or take.